Hello and welcome to my forest. How are you guys? Sorry about the little confusion. I started the stream and then I realized my YouTube upload speed was like 3 megabits, which for YouTube it's gonna be pixelated to shit. And it's gonna be like 360p, or 420. It's gonna be sad. And sometimes what happens is if you restart your computer, it helps because for some reason it like restarts my upload speed. And I even triple checked if I was uploading anything, and I wasn't. My video on YouTube finished uploading like 2 hours ago. So sometimes my internet provider is a piece of shit, and it decides to like, hey, yesterday you had was it 15 megabits of internet that we promised you were gonna have. Today, you're gonna have 9. Why? Because fuck you. That's why. Eat shit. And I'm like, okay, interesting. Like, it never does that with download speed. It's always upload speed. And I'm like, that's bull. I mean, I'm sure if somebody knows a similar issue other people are having with very fluctuating upload speeds, please tell me. Because, like, I don't want to sacrifice Twitch quality for, like, you know, to have a balanced stream on both. I'd rather not have a YouTube stream. And just have a Twitch stream. But anyway. Sorry about the bitching. It's just, I've never seen this problem affect anyone else before, and like, obviously if you have a good internet, where you have the upload speed of at least 25, and the upload speed that is even to your download speed, which is actually called fiber optic, then that's never a problem. That is not an issue. But unfortunately, some of us live in plebeian areas where, I don't know, I live with a landlord, and it's a building. There's not much I can do. It's not a house. I can't just, like, pull out the cables and put new ones in. I don't own this place. Yeah. If I do own a house, fuck everybody. I'm going to put in fiber optic cables. I don't care how old the house is. If it's from 18th century, they can eat shit. They're getting fiber optic. Like, I need it, and so does my boyfriend. We're both exclusively using the internet quite significantly, so, but unfortunately, until that magical day comes, or we have enough money for that, which probably never will come, we're just gonna have to deal with this. So sometimes... Girl, you know what? Honestly, sure. Houses are so bad. The housing market is so trash. I mean, I will fulfill whatever wish you want. At this point, yeah. It's so bad. It's horrifying, the amount of money they request. But yeah. So yeah, my question is, if any of you, somewhere in your travels, my dear rangers, find another VTuber or another YouTuber or another Twitch streamer who struggles with the same issue of suddenly having, like, with a dual stream, like YouTube not really, like, the upload speed dropping day after, like, one day it's fine and one day it's not. If you find somebody else who figured out what the problem is, and the problem is not the upload speed, but maybe something with OBS, or something with YouTube settings, please, for the love of God, tell me, because as you guys can see, I am completely stumped. Sometimes, like, what happened yesterday, I restarted my computer, and it worked, and it was fine. But today, I did it, I even stopped the stream, and it didn't work. And the problem is, the only way I find this out, if I start my Twitch stream and then start my YouTube, but then, you know, bit of a nightmare. Anyway, enough of the bitching. Let's get to the kitchen. Let's get to slay that princess. I'm recording this video to then post on YouTube later. The reason I was dual streaming mostly because it was such a faff to have to post the videos. And, well, I got like 2 different audiences in a way. People who watch me on YouTube and people who watch me on Twitch are 2 different sets of people. I was like a wider reach, which I prefer. So I'm still gonna try it. But obviously if my upload speed is not up to fucking par, like, girl, what am I supposed to do about that? I ain't a wizard. I ain't an internet wizard. Alright, but I am a Slaying the Princess wizard. And I'm shamelessly looking through a guide here because I've already beat this game many times. I'm just achievement hunting, guys. Alright, so we're gonna boot up the game, look at our achievements, and get the next set that we were supposed to get. But yes. Sorry, I completely forgot to ask, how is everybody doing? I mean, I've been reading chat, you guys seem to be doing quite fine. But damn. Akira, you're here. Is it late for you or early? I keep forgetting. You were here yesterday, I believe. Let me pause the music. Okay, not too bad. Just an hour ahead of me. We Gucci then. Oh, we have a fun collab on Wednesday. We're having a Overcooked collab, but we haven't had one in a while. The last time we did was for my, I think, birthday? Might have been birthday. But it was fun. It's with the same group of people I did the Dave and Dawson thing with. They're awesome. Give them some love. I think we might even, like, multi-stream, like, have a multi-chat going on. So it's gonna be quite fun. Do come along. Yeah, Sheriff, what's up? What's up, my dude? Sheriff over here. Sheriff over here is gonna be there. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. I know. I don't really know what the problem is, okay? That's why I'm asking you guys. I've been struggling with this ever since I moved into this flat, but I've been struggling with a lot of things since I moved into this flat. But I'm using the OBS plugin for multiple outputs, which a lot of people use because I actually have a good enough GPU to, like, not shit itself. Honestly, I have a pretty great GPU at the moment. So it's not a hardware problem 100%. It is a software problem, or it's an internet problem. But if any, I've been scouring Reddit. I've been looking everywhere, and nobody has the same specific issue I'm having. It is sometimes I would have patches of 2 weeks where it's perfectly fine, and then it fucks up one day. Sheriff is a witness to this. My first ever stream where I tried to do as a collab, and then I tried to, like, stream it on YouTube as well. My upload speed was like 3 megabits on YouTube, and I had to, like, record it. Like Sheriff is a witness to my nightmare. He's seen it happen. And then something like yesterday, it's smooth as fucking butter. I don't know. I don't understand. I'm not doing anything differently. I don't have any extra windows open. I have exactly the same programs, exactly the same windows open as I have yesterday, and it's different. And I even asked my boyfriend if he's downloading anything, because that can sometimes change things, but fucking no. That ain't the fucking case. Whatever, you know, I'm not gonna waste 20 more minutes on this shit. I'm just gonna carry on. I'm just gonna record it and re-upload it. It's gonna be better quality. Yeah, no, the problem with Restream is that Restream actually, the problem with Restream, it will put exactly the same megabits upload for every website. I've checked, okay? I've used Restream before. And the problem with Restream, guys, is the fact that if you put, for example, like 6,000 kilobytes per second, right? It will do 6,000 for Twitch, which is fine. It's 1080p content. And then it'll do 6,000 for YouTube, which is trash. I shit you not, it's trash. And so, at the moment, in OBS, you can specify how many kilobits per second you want to upload, like the difference in speed. For Twitch, you just need 6,000 because they don't allow, if you do any more, it doesn't give you any benefits. And so for YouTube, I do usually 9,000. They recommend 12, but I just don't have that much upload. So you basically do, you know, my upload is 15, minus 6. That's around, well, actually, I think my upload should be 20, so minus 6, that would be around 15, and I do it at 9, right? Usually it works, it fluctuates between 8 and 9 megabits per second. But the problem is, like, or like, you know, 8,000 and 9,000 kilobits per second. But the problem is, like, you cannot do this with Restream. And also, I think, I'm not sure about Restream, but yeah, I found that the quality of my YouTube streams were really trash comparing to what I'm doing is straight from the OBS. It is a lot more pressure on your GPU though. But again, my hardware is perfectly happy with it. And it's just frustrating because, you know, as I said before, I have 2 weeks where I'm streaming live and I'm perfectly happy and everything works. And then suddenly it doesn't, and I don't know why. And I even, like, am I uploading a video? And what is happening? Is somebody downloading something? But bitch, no. It just doesn't want to give me my full upload speed I paid for, which is bullshit. I swear to God, internet companies are like oil companies. They're the epitome of evil. Right, let me move my chat, and then we can enough bitching about the internet companies. We'll go to slay the princess. But I hope you you heard the agony in my voice. All right, let's go see. Yeah, I'm even checking if I'm not downloading anything. I am definitely not. Fucking whatever. My problem is when something technically goes bad, I start to get upset, and when I'm upset, I turn really. I just turn into a bad person. I guess not a bad person, but I'm not pleasant to be around when I'm upset, okay? So I try not to be upset most of the time. I try to have a very positive disposition, because when something technically goes wrong, I start stressing, and then I start bitching, and then everybody tries to help, and I start snapping at them for no reason. And I really am trying to work on not doing that. But I can't help myself. It's my anxiety and my, like, I cannot stop thinking about that it's broken, that it's not working. And so I cannot move on and do things, right? Which is a bad quality. Like, I really need to learn to just fucking let it go. Some things you can't change, you just gotta adapt and move on. And I hope one day I'll get better at it. Alright, let's see. Slay the princess. Achievements. Oh, 106 out of 131. We're almost there, gang. Now, let's see. Okay, I have the Allegory of the Cage. I think I've done that one. Just give me a minute. I'm just triple checking my achievements here. If you're curious about my playthroughs, I have a playlist on YouTube, which feel free to go on. It had some really good memes for some of my other Twitch streams. I really like some of my first reactions to these princesses. Alright, Riddle Made of Steel, no exit, Allegory of the Cage. Yep, okay, so we're gonna do Apotheosis next, which is honestly my favorite princess, okay? Hashtag my favorite princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path
gotta love
is a
Apotheosis.
cabin.
My god.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Uber mommy, 10,000. Okay. Oh, Archie's not here. Actually, fuck it. Let me go get him. 1 sec. Hey, buddy. Hey, you at the door. Do you mind if I leave my door open? Sorry, gang. Dog is here now. He has been petted. It's mostly because it's really warm in the flat. So the way our arrangement works, if we need to have at least one door closed in between us so we don't interfere with each other's gaming / streaming. And his office, while it's cool man cave, you have no idea. I'm like perfect girlfriend, okay? I let my dude have his proper man cave, while I'm relegated to the kitchen. Dream of any gamer, as they say. But the problem is his room gets really warm if the door is closed, and I don't want him to cook. So I usually close the door to the kitchen, so he has the corridor, you know, open. But then I have to decide whether to leave the dog outside or in, because otherwise he gets really upset if he can't see Sam. So you know what I mean? It's a door, it's a door puzzle. And we all of us who play D&D, we know how bad those are.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Mm-hmm. Okay, before we do that, my friend, let me just triple check. I actually don't have these achievements. Ooh, actually, no. Oh, these are all new achievements. All right, gotta go get to the tower. All right, how do we get to the tower? Tower is one of my favorite princesses. Well, Apotheosis actually is, but... Alright. The tower. Alright. Take the blade, try to kill the princess and give up. That's our plan. Let's go. Ah, none of this shit. We've done this before. Let's move on. This is our
You make your way
millionth
up the
rodeo.
short path to
Yes,
the ward
yes,
she will
yes,
love.
yes,
We're not going to
yes.
ignore him.
This is like the basic intro. There's no new voices, no new lines. You're not losing anything by me skipping the dialogue.
The interior of the cabin is almost a blade.
Pristine blade. Yeah, take it.
You take the blade.
Yeah, let's go to the basement, my dude.
The door to the basement creaks open. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Oh, it's the hot princess. Okay.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
She is.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Alright, no! Not the yeets. Not the yeets. How could you do this to me, Vulcan? How could you do this to me, Vulcan? I trusted you. I gave you mod. How could you do this to me? I'm kidding, it's fine. That's why I have the redeem there. Also, Vulcan, while you were away, there's some extra redeems in there you might want to try out. They're quite fun. A few from the last subathon that are interesting, to say the least. I think you might have seen them in the list. Do try. They're quite fun. Also, you saw the new... Oh, yeah, you did see the new emotes. I remember you saying, hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you
There you
now?
go.
Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Ma'am? Okay.
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Nah.
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Yeah, it was a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Alright, well, I'm gonna try to kill the princess and then give up.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Oh boy.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Oh boy.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Alright, so I think I'm gonna save this just in case. Oh yeah, we brought a head. That's a thing that happened. Right. I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Alright. Squint at her while holding
You
onto the
stare
blade.
at the princess, squinting. She squints back. The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
Alright, well, let's try it. Let's try to slay her. She's gonna...
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer, You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been
She
fractured.
fucking punched me in the face.
Holy shit, that hurt! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
Nah, I give up.
Are you serious? As internal bleeding sets in, the blade falls from your trembling hands, clattering to the ground uselessly. You lacked the will to finish the job, your bruised and broken body falling to its knees before her. The princess, exhausted, chest heaving with heavy breaths, tosses the blade away from you. This is the end, isn't it?
Yep.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She plants her foot on your chest and pushes you onto your back, the air leaving your lungs in a heavy puff.
This pose is every simp's, like, step on me, mommy. Literally.
And then she brings her knee to your throat.
Literally, as you can see.
She leans into it with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess, shattering your windpipe and leaving you starved for breath.
It's too bad. I was looking forward to some company.
Everything goes dark.
And you die.
And you die.
Amazing. Now we find the tower, I believe, right? Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Right, I wanted to see... right, let's save. I want to see memories. Alright, so... ooh, yes, the tower. The hot mom. We have done all of... this wasn't there in the previous upload, so we will have to go through these princesses. There was also an album. Hold up. There's also an album somewhere? Memories... Oh yeah, hold on. Yes, if you click them, they'll do like variety of memories that we basically want to have, but we haven't had yet. So yeah, like these, I feel like I kind of want to go back and unlock them because I'm curious how to get them. But this is the completionist in me. Oh, yeah, this is the prisoner. This is the happy princess. Where you rip out your heart and give it to her. Yeah, this is creepy. The cage is creepy. I'm not gonna lie. And obviously there's the happily ever after route. Okie dokie. Karaoke.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I know. Alright. Just get to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Just give me a second, I'll quickly read through these achievements to pick out which one I want to do last, because that's the most fun one. Okay, so there's two versions of the fight
We
with
might
the
as
god.
well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting Broken is the OG simp of the group.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge?
He's not pessimistic, he's fucking looking forward to it. Weirdo.
I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
You're being annoying.
Sorry, you can hear him cackle.
Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
What do you mean? An evil mommy goddess? That's perfect.
I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
Alright, back to the
If
cabin we
that's
go.
what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
Bro can just sniff her socks in the corner. Shut up.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Oh boy, I think you can hear my washing machine.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Hold up. Ad's gonna be 30 minutes. Alright. Well. Oh, you can't hear it. Nice.
Why do we feel so small?
Because you are.
We don't feel small.
Mm-hmm.
We are small.
Insignificant little gnat. Alright, well, let's okay, let's save this. And then we take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Interesting. Yeah, I kind of want to do these first, and then I'll do the last two. Okay. You don't know what I'm looking at. You don't know what I'm looking at. But you're welcome. I'm saving you the time. Alright, let's go. Enter the basement. Why do you look so sad? Oh god. Archie.
The door to
don't
the
look
basement
sad.
creaks open,
Baby.
revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
I made some potato mash today and gave some to the dog. He was really happy. That was instead of his dinner because it's very high calorie.
Huh. This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
The broken is simping already,
A
I knew
booming
it.
voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
So, fun joke about this game. I mean, I probably said this to you guys before, but this is voiced by 2 people. 2 voice actors voiced all of the voices of the hero, the contrarian, the broken, all of that, and all of the princesses. I mean, fantastic work. Fantastic. They're completely different.
You weren't kidding when you said it was
Amazing.
booming. She wasn't like this last time.
Right, give me a second. I'm gonna close the window because I'm gonna be raving mad and screaming. And I don't want the neighbors to think I'm murdering. And also it's fly season. And you know, if you have an open window with some lights on, fucking moths and flies just get inside the house. Anyway.
We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Yes, Mr. Simp, we will see your mommy, don't worry.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Let's go down.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over
There she
you,
is.
almost glowing in the weak starlight,
Ultimate
her figure
mommy.
framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
Just why bother? She's your goddess, accept her.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity. Drop it.
Nah.
As if on command, the blade
Yeah, it's
slips
useless.
from your grasp. It clatters uselessly to the floor. But we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just going to let that happen to us? I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade. Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
No.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel.
Your legs buckle, and your knees hit the floor.
Damn.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you tried to kill me. And here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death? Speak.
The last time we met, nobody should have met her before this. You should be the first. You're the only one I trust to deal with her.
And you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing we could do to stop her then. And there's nothing we can do to stop her now.
He's being melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before, and she absolutely destroyed us. What are we even supposed to do to stop her? That's worrying. Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
I'm just not gonna say anything.
Do you think holding shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open? Do you think your skull can save your thoughts from being seen?
Ma'am. Ma'am.
You're less broken than I thought. Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters. Pick up that needle.
Do it. It's what she wants.
No objections here. I don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but we might as well pick up the blade. As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but then manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
Oh, I can't do anything, lol. I'll just pick up the blade.
You reach forward and grasp the blade.
Stand.
This one's easy. See? This isn't so bad.
Okay, yeah. We can do that. We were probably going to stand anyway.
Yep.
You can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce. The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds. But all silences are broken eventually.
Hello there, Fane. Eternal. How you doing? How you doing? We're being dominated by an uber mommy. Yep, that's what's happening.
To define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I and brilliant radiance.
So, you know that we're playing Slay the Princess, and there's a lot of different versions of the princess. And everybody's like, what's your favorite version of the princess? A lot of people say Thorns, because, you know, she was hurt before, and then, you know, you make up with her. Or Happily Ever After, because it's just depressing. Mine is 100% fucking Tower, okay? This lady? Yes. I'm into this. Yes, mommy. Whatever you say. Honestly, I think as the voice actress, while she did all the other princesses really well, the Tower, she just went ham. You heard the acting. It's like, I'm so much better than you, and I'm like, I'm just fangirling over the voice acting. Okay, it's the voice acting, not a simp.
Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, what?
What? You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward, and end this.
So, gang, I'm gonna do multiple versions of this because I'm achievement hunting, as you can see by the title of the stream. I've already played through this game, but damn, they've added new lines. I gotta hear them all.
Oh, we'll end this all right.
Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her.
And honestly, one of my favorite characters is the narrator. He's just so salty. Bless him. I know my favorite voice would be the voice of the Contrarian, because he just seems like fuck you, I'm not gonna do what you tell me to do, bitch. I ain't obeying orders. Who else? I think I quite like, I'm not paranoid, but was it Cunning? Or like the voice of the not manipulative, like the other guy. Opportunist! Yes, I do like the Opportunist. He's quite fun. I just don't like basic ones. I like them when they're a little bit morally gray. You know what I mean? Ooh, I actually get a choice. Alright. Well, I'll just save just in case, but I'm a slay myself. My lady has asked. There we go.
No, you can't just slay yourself. You're perfectly healthy and capable, and all you have to do is ignore her and do what has to be done.
Nah.
The blade and the hand that wields it remain firmly locked in place until you change your mind and decide to do literally anything else.
Narrator! Fuck you! I made a choice! So, yeah, I don't know, Fane, if you know this game, it really messes with you. Like, at the very beginning, the narrator's like, in the very beginning, the narrator's like, okay, so you need to go to the cabin to slay the princess. And the first thing you can do is literally say, nah, not gonna do that. And narrator's like, excuse me, what? And so you just don't go to the cabin, and he like loops the world until the world breaks. And also every time you sort of die or the princess dies, you wake up and the narrator thinks it's the original loop, but only you and the voices inside your head, the ones you pick up along the way, know that the world is in like a weird loop. It's a very like existential mindfuck. But yes, it has so much humor. It's hilarious. This game is so funny. The game is depressing as well. It's very funny and depressing. I don't know how to make it. It's a unique thing. I've never seen anything like this. I think I've played the entire game in like the first 3 streams. I played like 5 hours each time, and I just cleared it. There's no way to clear it really. It's just it's an amalgamation of situationisms, I guess.
Look at you quaking against my will. An ant defying a god.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. It's the narrator.
It's pointless to resist. In the end, everything submits to oblivion. But you're not the one resisting me, are you? There's something else in there.
Yes, I would say, Akira, this is very similar to Stanley Parable, but hot. Sorry, not hot. It's I don't know how to explain it. I feel like Stanley Parable is like you can run around and click things and pick up things. This is more of like a storybook. But yeah, it has the Stanley Parable vibe, but it has a hot princess. And I think the like the story and the situation is much more complicated than Stanley Parable. From what I remember, I haven't really played it. I've only seen YouTubers play it, but I think the story in Slay the Princess is a lot more complicated because you don't really know who you are, who she is, who the narrator is, who the voices are. No matter how many times you finish the game, every new playthrough gives you new, like, theories, and there isn't really a correct answer. I still don't know. I have theories of what the princess is, what we are, what the narrator is, but we don't know. And you keep not knowing. I think in Stanley Parable it's a little bit simpler because it's just you and the narrator. Here there's like 3 or 4 different forces. At least 3 different forces with variations upon thereof.
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Do you see why I like this one? It's because unlike all the other— oh, for fuck's sake. I swear to God. Vulcan, can you take care of this? Thanks, babe. They appeared here yesterday as well. Can you ban them, please? But yeah, I think of all the princesses, why the tower is my favorite, that unlike all the other princesses, she actually knows the narrator is there. All the other princesses just treat like, oh, I've seen you before, you know, apart from the first one, obviously. The first one in the loop. The second and third ones in the loop, they're like, oh no, I've seen you before, why are you back? Like, are you here to kill me? And where are we friends? Are we gonna escape? But none of them actually know about the narrator except the tower. And the tower is like, oh, I see the narrator. And here she mentions it used to be a person, but now is a narrator. And this is what gave me the first, like, theory that the goddess, well, the princess and me, we are like parts of a whole, parts of an actual deity, and we were separated to create the world. But because we are separate entities, we strive to be together. We strive to, you know, and every time we, like, either kill the princess or save the princess, she appears with a different facet of herself. And also, the different voices in our head are different, not personalities, but also facets of ourselves. And we end up, like, obviously, yeah, exactly. I feel like the entire, and this is just my theory, we were separated to create the world, and the narrator is a part of that world, and then something happened, and we keep trying to come back together. So I think the narrator locked himself and us in a, like, a sub-reality, where we keep reliving loops in time, and the narrator has to keep us apart for all eternity by making us kill the princess. But the problem is, he and us are all trapped in this, like, timeless void, while the world out there keeps living. And if we ever come together, we'll be able to, the narrator will be gone, we'll be able to escape this reality, but then the world outside will end, because it was created because we separated. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, that's just, like, my mindfuckery. After playing this game a few times, this is what I think is happening from all the conversations. But it's very vague. I feel like narrator, her, and us, the 3 of us, don't actually know what's going on. So.
Is she talking about you?
Oh, yeah.
That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
That's why I love her. Because all the other princesses are like, oh, I don't know what's happening. I'm a victim of my circumstance. And the tower is like, yeah, I see the narrator. Fuck you. I'm the god now. And honestly, I enjoy a strong woman.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits,
See?
Trying to control things that it can't understand.
See? See what I mean?
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
See? The only princess that can just fuck with the narrator.
You bring the blade to your neck. You slice through soft flesh, severing veins and arteries. Your blood flowing freely down your body. It's a painful lesson in obedience, but the pain won't last forever.
She absorbs the narrator and uses his voice to control the world. Like, that's just badass, okay? Imagine you're being trapped with 2, like, parts of a god, inside an eternal time loop, and you're like, my job is to keep them apart, and then one part of a god is like, I erase their memories, they don't know who they are, I can control this world, this is my simulation, and then a person who's stuck in your simulation, like Neo, is like, nah, bitch, fuck you, it's my simulation now. I'd be shitting bricks, honestly.
No.
When I see you again, you'll free me from my chains and deliver me to the destiny that lies beyond this place.
We will. I promise.
I know you will.
Oh god.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Jesus. This is fucking hot. I love this. I know. It's beautiful.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh, the raiders
And at
back.
the end of that path... Oh, let me guess. And at the end of the path is a cabin!
Love the contrarian. He's fun. Again, same person, same narrator,
Excuse me?
same voice actor.
Come on, man. We can see it right in front of us. And besides, we've been here like, what, 5 times already?
Oh yeah, we have been here 5 times. Cause we've been here more than 5 times.
I think this is 3.
Oh yeah.
Who cares? The woods are always the worst part anyway. Nothing ever happens in them. I care. Every single time you've been here, it means an entire other reality has been damned to oblivion. One reality is already an incalculable loss. And there is a massive difference between 3 and 5.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, narrator. This is my 4th complete princess, so it's a lot of realities I just got fucked.
Feels like the numbers getting thrown around here are too big not to be abstract. Numbers like 5. Numbers like entire realities. At the end of the day, it's all just silly, isn't it? None of us can count to a whole reality, and he's asking us to think about the difference between 3 and 5.
Lol, contrarian's like, I cannot count. Don't ask me to do math. Respect.
You're already starting to lose the thread. Just because you can't personally sum up the contents of an entire reality doesn't mean that the people inhabiting it don't contain moral value. If you have any sense of ethics left in there, if you have any moral compass, please, you have to stop her.
Where's the dog? Oh, he's gone.
Don't you get it? Might makes right, and she didn't even have to touch us last time to prove her power.
Oh yeah, now we stuck with the voice of the broken and the voice of the contrarian.
So what? Just because she made us kill ourselves, we're supposed to submit to her authority without question? I knew when to surrender to our better. You would have lost eventually anyway, and it would only have made her angry. It would only have made things worse for all of us. Oh, for the love of... Can you all please just get on with it? You're not making this any easier for yourselves. Do we even have agency right now? We either do what she wants, or we do what he wants. Either way, we're listening to somebody.
I mean, hero, yeah, you're right.
Please, nothing in life is a binary. Obviously, we find a third choice that nobody wants.
This is why I really love Contrarian, because he's the voice you get when you're like, I'm not gonna go to the cabin, and the Contrarian's like, yeah, fuck you. I don't give a shit. Fuck them all. They're all manipulative. Fuck them all. Burn the house down. He's the type of person I just love in D&D, where you take them like, you know, you take your party and you're the DM and you're like, okay, you have this encounter, right? Exactly. You have this encounter and you're like, okay, here we go. You have these monsters. Now you can either fight them, or you can, and they're really powerful, they'll kill you, or you can talk to them and maybe get your way out of this. And then one of the players is like, I cast fireball. You're like, oh, wait, you're still in a wooden building. He's like, I didn't ask how big this was. I'm casting fucking fireball. And you're like, you're gonna kill everybody. He's like, yep, nobody wins. Everybody dies. I genuinely, like, it's frustrating, but I love it. I love it. I kind of love it. Because you never expect that shit. You think you thought of all the possibilities, and then this asshole will come up with a freaking... a solution you didn't think was useful. But damn. Like, I gave the Ring of the Ram to a monk. That is the worst decision I've ever made. Motherfucker just keeps using it. No, I swear, I gave him... I don't know if you've seen the D&D games we have on this channel. I gave Ring of the Ram to him, and I get pissed off every time he uses it, because he uses it a lot, and in very plot-heavy, important situations, where it makes or breaks the fucking encounter, and I'm like, stop being this good at D&D, goddammit! Now I have to rethink this whole thing! You bastard. Nah, I love it though. You know, if you give items to your players, you want them to use them, right?
You all talk about choices and freedom, but there is no choice when it comes to the will of a god.
I'm going to cut you off right there. She is not a god, and the more times you fail, the harder it becomes for you to succeed. But the fact that you're still here means you still have a chance to pull this off. So, princess, dangerous, cabin, slay, now.
You know when he says she's not a god, I'm like, you lying sack of shit, because technically, she is a part of a god, is what I think. So that's why he's like, Okay, so hold on, I have so many questions. You know what, I'll ask this, what am I?
As you finish your inane question, the ground quakes beneath your feet. You feel an unyielding force pulling at you and your surroundings. The trees start to sway and then crumble, breaking apart as everything is drawn towards the cabin.
Narrator, fuck you, okay, fine.
Even the earth beneath you seems to shift, your feet unable to grip solid ground as you're dragged forward along with everything else.
The end of everything. The beginning of something new. The moment we open that door, she will be free.
Okay, Mr. Cultist, whatever you say.
Any, words of warning? You already know everything you need to know.
Alright, let's get to the cabin, I guess.
As you
Oh,
step
boy.
forward, the cabin explodes. You're flung backwards, violently slamming into a tree as debris rains down around you. You watch in paralyzed awe and terror as the princess emerges, her body unfurling from some vast space as she stands upright to face you.
Do you see why I love this route? Fucking uber mommy. No problem, thanks Akira. We actually have a voice redeem where I say uber mommy for the first time because god damn.
The world bows to her. The ruined landscape shifts, trees and stone and the ground itself succumbing to her gravity, orbiting her like a great black hole.
Finally, the little bird has set me free. This is always how it was going to end. And this is always how it was going to begin.
There's a loud thunk from the tree behind you as something embeds in its shattered bark. Your pristine blade. It's now or never.
Alright, so this is where we get the achievements. So we're gonna pick up the blade. Lol, this one. I kinda wanna do this one. Hey, funny one! Did you say something about a third option earlier, one that would make everyone unhappy?
Well, we could always run away, right? To where? I don't know. Anywhere.
Ah, that's kinda weak.
You're all ruining the moment of her ascension. Have you no respect for the divine?
Yeah, okay. Wait, I can flee? No, fuck it, I wanna try to flee.
A coward to your core, you turn to flee, leaping from the piece of floating debris
Bravely run away.
into the empty space beyond where the woods used to be.
I mean, we'll probably go back to our save anyway, but yeah.
This isn't cowardice, this is a calculated move. Sure it is. Can it be a bit of both? Be lying if I said I wasn't just a little afraid of her.
Are you so awestruck by my glory that you cannot bear to look at me? I think not.
As you fall, a great force pulls at the back of your neck, violently yanking you away from whatever lack of destination you were headed towards.
Now witness me!
Yes, Your grace.
Jesus.
She turns you to face her. The scruff of your neck is held firmly between two giant fingers.
Ma'am.
So much for running away.
I forgive you your transgressions, but my destiny is inescapable.
She's right, we don't even have a weapon. It's over, isn't it?
And yet she still extends her mercy. We should do as she says. Why are you all resisting in the first place?
I kind of don't want to do it while I was running away. That was kind of a pussy move. I was just curious what happens when you do it. Oh, ad break. 1 second. I need to go put up the laundry, so just, watch some ads while this is happening. Alright, gang, we're back. And I set more laundry going, because that's my life, just laundry all the time. Alright, whoever invented washing machines and dishwasher, God bless your soul, sir. God bless your soul. Now all we need is an auto nanny, and there we go. Like a full-time AI-based child carer. Hey, Akihiko! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the forest. How are you? What were you playing? There you go. Join us in following Akihiko. Alright. Welcome to the Forest Travelers! Akihiko 3000, a chaotic yet chill VTuber, traverses the realms of FPS, RPGs, and horror games. Recently, they've been constructing their own Skywalker saga with Lego bricks. Do not stray away from the path, for their streams are safe haven for those 18 and older. Aki Raid, Aki Raid, Aki Raid. Thank you so much. How are you doing? What were you streaming before?
Hello.
Hey, thanks for the follow. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hi, Sid the Kid. Thank you. Welcome to the forest. We're playing Slay the Princess, and we are worshipping her as the goddess that she is, the ultimate root. As they said before. Yeah, I've never... Is that a game? Never played it, but sounds good.
Ooh, mommy.
Uber mommy. You are correct, Sid the Kid. This is actually... You'd be surprised. But the Uber mommy redeem came from literally me seeing this goddess for the first time back in 2023 when this game came out. My first reaction to her was like, she's not just mommy, she's Uber mommy. And then people wanted it to be a soundbite, and here it is. And now, every time anybody redeems it, for a whole minute, I speak like the Uber mommy I am. So that's that. We are achievement hunting. We are trying to get all the new achievements in pristine cuts. And as I mentioned in my previous playthrough, this route, the Apotheosis route, is my ultimate route. I love this route so fucking much. All the other ones are good, but this one, amazing. But yes, how was your evening? By the way, make sure to hydrate. Make sure to eat something. Make sure to do some squats. I don't know, take a stretch. You've had a whole stream, and if you need to do stream aftercare, mommy commands you. Do it. Alright, minutes up. I can speak like a normal person now. Right, I guess, okay, fine, fuck it, we embrace the goddess. We were trying to run away, she caught us, now we're fucked.
So much for spiting her. Spiting him it is.
Contrarian, you're my bro.
Good. I can feel your heart opening to mine.
Her words are like a gentle tug, drawing you closer to the mountain of her body. You land softly on her shoulder. Her skin is warm and comforting. This really is the end.
What? Narrator? The fuck you saying? The fuck you saying? I missed you. It's been good. It's been good. I've had some problems in the start. My, for some reason my upload speed's been dropping, so I couldn't do a stream to YouTube, which I usually do. So I'm recording it today, and I'll post it later. I don't know. It's the internet company. Piece of shit. Whatever.
Is it the end? We're still here.
Otherwise, it's going great. The night sky unweaves into a textured nothingness. He does not respond. Hot.
Everything is gone. Us and her. This is her power. This is where we're meant to be.
He's really gone. Huh, that's unexpected. But he would have said something by now if he were still here. Yeah. Never knew when to shut up, that one. It's part of why I liked him so much. I can't believe all it took to make him disappear was saying no once. What happens now?
This world is but an illusion, keeping us from my ascension. A play of shadows dancing on the wall.
The princess reaches forward into the textured nothing and buries her fingers in his divine flesh. Her touch is soft.
The flame may be snuffed, but the wall remains. This isn't just for my glory. You are a part of this now.
See? This is nice. We're safe. She's helping us. She's helping everyone.
Okay, Broken, shut up, you simp. Not the time. Her grip tightens, and somehow you feel it. The pain sits at the limits of your comprehension, like an endless sea of hands falling onto you one after another before finally collapsing on themselves. You lose yourself in the darkness. Oh my god. Sure, no problem, bro. You head to bed. This is new shit. I've not seen this before. Alright, scream in intelligible agony. You have to stop this. I can't take it. You're hurting me. Alright, well, I think... Alright, yep, I'm just gonna unintelligible agony. Let's go.
It will be over soon, little bird. Then your eyes will open, and all of this pain will seem but the fading memory of a distant dream.
So, in my opinion, her and there was another princess as well, I think the stranger, they're the only two that are aware that, like, the cyclical nature of this is going to, like, you know, it's a cycle. It's never gonna end.
Soon? Soon? Does that mean there's gonna be more? My only comfort is that he isn't here to see us suffer. He would love that, wouldn't he?
The textured nothing is ripped open, and with it, you are ripped open. Amid the sea of dissociative pain, you can feel everything that is you pouring out into the ether. And you feel something else too, anger, and need to lash out and hurt that which is hurting you.
Yes. Hurt her. Do something, anything, to make it stop. No. If suffering is what she demands of us, suffering is what we'll give. Why would I doubt our God? It is so, so tempting to see what's on the other side of that great big nothing, but I think I'm gonna lose myself if this goes on for much longer. Why do we have to be the ones going through all this pain while she gets all the benefits? Blasphemer. We have been given the gift of offering ourselves to a higher purpose, and you spit in its face.
Broken, the fuck happened to you? I'm saving. Make her suffer with me. You are a weave of tendrils racing against themselves, and down the shape of an arm, you snap around it. Relief as a massive burden is lifted from you. You are in one piece, you are in your body. Oh. Oh yeah! She's the only princess who, unlike like the final route where you meet, we'll see it after this, where you meet like the amalgamation of princesses and you can get the happy ending where she breaks through the wall of the like multiple worlds we live in. She's the only one that can do it fucking on her own. Amazing.
I knew it! That old windbag was hiding all kinds of secrets from us. There's a whole world out there. I don't know what to say. It's just so beautiful. Doesn't the mere sight make all the misery worth it? It's not all that.
It's not all that. Oh, it's great, but like, I ain't gonna suffer for it.
What did you do to me? I was supposed to be perfect. I was supposed to be a god. I was all of those things. And now I'm not. All because of you.
Oh, okay, ma'am. I'm sorry. She looks up with a futile sorrow at the something beautiful that sits beyond.
We could have had everything. If only you had given me a little more, we could have been free on the wings of my glory. Now we're stuck here. Forever.
I, for one, am perfectly happy to be stuck here forever. It's more than worth it if that's the price we paid for taking her down a peg.
Nah, I don't like this ending, but okay. The hole mends shut, and as it closes, the tendrils lose their grip, freeing the princess as they retreat.
It's gone. No. No, how do we get it back? Can we try again? We'll suffer so much better if we get to try again, I promise.
It's so cold here. If this wasn't enough, then what is?
Yep, but you don't get the opportunity to try again, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
Where does she go?
A window
Should
to
we
the unknown.
Try and find her?
Become shackled to a divine being. I actually like this ending, so we're gonna save, and we're gonna go back to here. Oh no. Go back to here. And we'll get the next achievement. Hello, Dirty Abyss. How you doing? How you doing? We're achievement hunting here. Take the blade.
With a grim determination, you yank the blade from the trunk. Yeah, this feels right. She doesn't get to just smugly stand over us like we don't matter. Let's take her down a peg.
Yeah.
You're not going to win. You know that, right? What are you going to do with that tiny blade? Give her a scratch?
She is a goddess, so probably not. But you know, fuck it.
Even if that's all we manage, I'd rather go down swinging.
Ну ничего страшного, Дарти, не парься. Я по-русски стримлю тоже, ты не волнуйся. У нас как раз дела нормальные. Играем вот в красоту неописуемую Slay the Princess. Очень классная игра. К сожалению, чтобы полностью эту игру понять и полюбить, нужно говорить по-английски. Хотя, думаю, есть русская версия игры. Но она просто бомба. Тут такой прям нихилистический дистопия, Стэнли Парабл верс, вообще майндфак. Ну, классный майндфак. Кстати, Дарти, я обычно стримлю по-русски, по-английски. Но есть игры, например, Genshin, которые я стримлю только по-русски. Поэтому, если ты хочешь чисто русский стрим, в воскресенье будет Genshin 5, и у меня есть видосы на YouTube. Но обычно я стримлю по-английски и общаюсь с русскими зрителями, когда они пишут в чат. Так что так. Как твои дела? У меня все ок.
See how everything's floating around her? I bet we could make it if we just jumped really hard.
Bro, are you crazy? Bro. То бишь, если хочешь остаться, то пожалуйста. Можешь реагировать на какие-то фотки, я тебе отвечу обязательно. Но говорить, комментировать как бы буду я по-английски. Если ты не против, конечно. Вот проблема быть двуязычным стримером. Ты пытаешься две аудиенции соединить, а в конце получается, что есть некоторые недовольные, и что делать? Ну так мой мозг работает.
You gather yourself, closing your eyes and shutting out the towering vision of the princess. There is only her and you. That's all there ever was. It's time to face her.
О, кстати, если у тебя есть в целях выучить английский, у меня в редимах канала есть такая опция, называется «Переведи это для меня». И можешь написать что-нибудь по-русски, и я тебе переведу это на английский и объясню грамматику и так далее. Или ты увидела что-то на экране, и тебе хочется, чтобы я тебе перевела это дело. Просто напиши «Переведи это для меня», и я сделаю паузу и переведу, и научу тебя английскому. Вот. Charge into oblivion! Let's kill this bitch.
You launch yourself towards the princess. The pull of her gravity catches you, carrying you across the ground into the violent swirl of her orbit.
Such defiance even now. Do it then. Show me what you think it takes to end that which is destined to end everything.
Don't you see how hopeless this is? She fears nothing.
That's right, she doesn't! So she has no idea what she's in for.
Я с тобой согласна, Дарья. Я с тобой согласна. Дарти. Ну, кстати, Дарти, очень важно еще тоже иметь хорошего учителя и перевод. Потому что если ты окружил себя английским и как бы много па-па-па-па-па-па-па-па, я, так могу все китайские драмы смотреть, и я их никак не выучу. Но мне нужно иметь опцию трансляции, чтобы понять и выучивать слова, и фразы, и звуки, и все такое.
With a heavy thump, you land on her chest.
Whoa, we landed in the boobs. Nice.
It's now or never. We've come this far. Let's take it home.
Freaking war obsessors are just going crazy right now. Carve into her turbine heart.
You strike, but her skin is like steel. Though you stab at her again and again, the wounds are superficial, mere etchings in a sprawling surface.
You see? It was always pointless. All this has done is bring us close to her. And how beautiful it is to be so close.
It's not pointless, it can't be. We wouldn't be here if there wasn't some hope we could succeed.
Is that all?
The princess plucks you from her chest, pinching the scruff of your neck delicately between two fingers as she brings you to eye level.
There we go. We're back to where we started the first
I
time.
forgive you your transgressions, but my destiny is inescapable.
She thinks she's so much better than us. There has to be something else we can do. We're not going out like this.
Mm-hmm.
He offered us forgiveness. You would turn down such an incredible gift. You would turn away from her glory for something as petty as pride.
Hurl the blade at her eye.
Yes, let's give her something to remember us by. You concentrate your will to a fine point and hurl your blade at the princess's eye. It flies through the night sky and then nothing. She could never be harmed by...
Oh, we poked a god in the eye. Love it.
It pierces her cornea. She howls, recoiling in pain, and you fall from her distracted hand. You hit the ground with a painful thud. She narrowly misses you as she comes crashing down to her knees.
So I've misread you. You are not the willful key that will turn the lock of my liberation. You are an enemy to be smitten by my hand.
Oh boy.
The princess holds up her monumental hand, its glowing palm radiating a blinding light. It grows and grows until it's all you can see. And then you erupt, your very soul mere kindling to her light. The inferno incinerates everything that is you. And with it... No, that's not right. Why is it hot? I'm not supposed to be able to feel anything. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, she insinuated the narrator as well. Nice.
You leave me no other choice. Suffer for the crime you have committed against my divine body. Damnation will purify us both.
There is nothing left to burn, yet still you persist amid a world unraveled.
It's cold now, and I feel small. I thought I was everything. But I'm no better than you, am I?
No, Queen, you're everything. Queen, I'm sad. I don't like this ending. Yeah. I'm gonna save it, and then I'm gonna go back because I don't like that ending. All right. So that was with the Contrarian, but I think we need to get the Paranoid. So to do that, we need to go here. Yep. Enter the basement. Don't take the blade.
No blade this time. Yeah.
There you go.
Maybe she'll be more receptive if we're unarmed. Blade, no blade. It doesn't matter.
I mean, Broken, you have an idea there. You know what's up.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Yes, ma'am.
You weren't kidding when you said it was...
Yes, she's booming. She's scary.
Should we be worried about your sudden... It doesn't matter.
Yes, absolute cultist. Let's go down.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a
Yep.
time-consuming... The princess towers over you, almost glowing. The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. I see your hands are empty. You've already given up, haven't you? You aren't even going to try and kill me. How sweet.
Very sweet, man. Very sweet.
And more than a little disappointing.
She's disappointed in us?
Kneel.
No.
But the words don't leave your mouth. Instead, your legs buckle and your knees hit the floor.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
The last time we met, you tried to kill me. And yet here you are again. This time groveling at my feet. What a wretched sight.
What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death?
Speak.
The last time we met, nobody should have met her.
Then you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing.
He's being melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before, and that's worrying. Whatever you...
Yeah, sure. I won't tell you, woman.
You will.
Nope.
Just do it already. It will feel so much better to do as she says.
No. Alright, not gonna say anything.
Do you think holding shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open? Do you think your skull can save your thoughts from being seen?
Yeah.
Can she do that?
There's nothing she can't do.
Confused. Meek. A chorus of submissive indecision. Is that why you came to me unarmed? It doesn't matter. All of it is easily brushed aside. And there it is. I am destined to end the world. Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
No, you're
She's
scary.
inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
Question. I'm yours to command. I kind of want to do that, though. What would you have me do? What do you have left?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
If you're so powerful, can't you just break him yourself?
Don't be rude. Of course she can. It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world.
That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do. The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was.
Okay.
The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity.
Who's gonna sing it if everybody's dead, woman?
The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world.
Okay, so it's arrogance. I see.
And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn.
Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me,
my will triumphs over yours.
Cool. Right. Let's go. I won't take part in this.
You poor deluded thing. Don't think you can muster up the strength to defy me now. You already submitted the moment you entered this temple without the will to end me.
What is she talking about? She's talking about your ridiculous decision to come down here unarmed. But it doesn't matter. Don't let her talk you into bowing down to her or whatever it is she thinks she can make you do. You can still go back and get the blade from upstairs. You can still stop her.
But we're already here, and we already made our choice, and there are so many tall stairs between us and that altar.
You're right about one thing. You already made your choice, and your choice was to defy her. I don't care how many stairs there are or how tall they are, you're going to turn around right now, take the blade, and save the damn world.
Even now your vessel twitches and trembles, consumed by conflict with yourself. But that part of you standing in hopeless defiance isn't the only thing resisting me, is it? There's something else in there. Someone else. A greasy film sheltering your heart.
Yeah, boy.
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
Baby.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about?
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Ma'am, you're so fucking cool.
Are you okay?
Ava!
He's
I'm fine.
He's
I've always been fine.
Oh shit, she's now manipulating him.
No, this isn't right. What do? We can't just let her control us like this.
I've been trying to tell you this whole time. It isn't about can or can't. It isn't even about will or won't. There is only one path in front of us, and we will walk it.
We'll just refuse.
Of all the Vtuber friends I have, who do I think model lore-wise is the best fighter? Define fighter. Is it a person who will win a fight? Or a person with the most melee capability? You gotta specify. Yeah, that's what I mean. Because if it's melee... Okay, if it's melee capability, no weapons? Can armor count? Can they have armor?
Not even he could refuse her in the end. What are you supposed to do? We're all prisoners here. Some of us are just willing to embrace our chains.
When I see you again, you'll free me from my chains and deliver me to the destiny that lies beyond this place.
We will. I promise.
No, just regular plain old fucking plate. Why are those the only two options?
I know you will.
Like, just armor. Just peasant armor, man. Okay, no armor. There's one VTuber that's like a druid. I forgot his name. He's a recent friend of mine from Eldenwood. Let me bring up his name. 'Cause he's quite a recent friend. Let me get the right name. Oh. Mayhaps not. Let me check on Discord. I'll give you the right name for this person. Because I remember their picture, and I was really impressed because of the muscle definition of that sir. I think... mean, if you said fist-to-fist combat, then you gotta do it for the bod, right? You gotta go for somebody who lifts. Let me get the right name. Bear with me. Fuck, there's a lot of people in this server. Ooh. Maybe I got a... Oh no, I had a Blue Sky message from them. That's how I know them. Alright. Bear with me, Ava. I'm answering your question. Espen. Espen, 30 plus VTuber, voice actor, smug druidic himbo bearman. There we go. I think he would win. Mostly because he's a himbo bearman. Like, what else do you want? In a fist-to-fist combat, that's just what's gonna happen. So there's your answer. Just took me like 20 minutes to find his name. I'm sorry, Espen.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
If weapons were involved, I'd say Knight Vulpes, mostly because she has that Dark Souls armor and that Dark Souls weapon, and she's a Kitsune. She would whoop my ass. Or like whoop anyone's ass. Alright, Apotheosis, let's go. We can get 3 achievements
You're
from
on
this.
a path in the woods, and at the end of that path...
Oh, let me guess. At the end of that path is a cabin.
This is hardly a path in the woods. It's all big and weird.
Another witness to her radiance. Her hour is soon upon us.
So basically, we are in this fucking world with an asshole dad narrator, with a hero who is done with this shit, with a terrified coward, and a cultist. Does that sound like a D&D party or what? Yeah, you mostly just got hacks. I kind of was going for no magic, just pure skill and physical prowess. Those two.
This is bad.
Oh, is it now? I hadn't noticed. Do you need a primer, Mr. Amnesiac?
No, I'm quite alright, but if all of you would take a moment to settle down, there's something important I'd like to get across to you before it's too late.
Wow, the hero, I feel like I really like the hero in this one because he's so fucking done with the narrator. He's done with him.
Is it about the princess? We already know all about the princess.
Like, I've never seen Hero this salty. This is the first time I see Hero this bitchy.
No, I mean, yes, it's about the princess, but whatever you think I'm going to say, it's probably not that. Look, fine, just out with it already, yeah? But if I hear the words, "You're here to slay her," or "If you don't, it will be the end of the world," you'll have lost speaking privileges.
You two are just wasting your time. It's all going to end when we open that cabin door, which means it's already all over. What's the point of dawdling when the end is already written?
Okay, that nonsense he's going on about, that's what we need to talk about. You've been here before, obviously. Whatever you did before gave her far too much power, so you've got to cut it out, get to that cabin and slay her before things get any more out of hand. Are our thoughts doing that? Make her small, make her small, make her small, make her small. Shit, what if I'm doing it wrong? What if I'm making her even stronger?
Oh god, the paranoid is gonna be a fucking liability, isn't he?
We've built a new god, and she is limitless.
Yo, these two are upsetting each other. Like the previous one, the contrarian just was like, fuck everybody, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck me, fuck the world. This guy is just like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And the other dude is like, yes, submit.
Do you hear those two, with their runaway thoughts? I'm only giving you the sliver of information I'm giving you now because things are already deep in the shitter. This was my last card to play, and it looks like it's already made things worse, so hurry. Cabin, now.
Okay, sure, yeah, no time. Head to the cabin.
But a great and horrible change is already underway.
Doesn't matter what you do.
The ground quakes beneath your feet, and you feel an unyielding force pulling at you and your surroundings. The trees start to sway, then crumble, breaking apart as everything is drawn towards the cabin. Even the earth beneath you seems to shift, your feet unable to grip solid ground as you're dragged forward along with everything else.
The end of everything.
Ken!
beginning of something new. The moment we open that door, she will be free.
How are you, Ken? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. We are playing Slay the Princess, and we are currently in the Apotheosis route, where the princess basically becomes a god, and it's fun times. It's beautiful. You gotta witness this. It's amazing. You gotta see this.
Stop believing everything you hear. We just have to get our thoughts in order. We just have to think straight.
I don't know if you're familiar with this game, but if I had to summarize it, it's like Stanley Parable. If the concept of Stanley Parable was, hey, there's a princess, you're the hero, there's a narrator. Narrator tells you to kill the princess. Chaos ensues. And it's like a repeated time loop where you just, neither of you can truly die. And you just keep going through like the different versions of yourselves, and the more you change the story or the more you mess with it, the crazier the story gets. It's really good. It's so good. Like, if you enjoy mindfucks, I mean, this game isn't really action. It's mostly just like a graphic novel, but it's crazy good. I've already finished it, so I'm just doing achievement runs. And honestly, after finishing the game like 3 to 4 times, I have theories as to what actually is going on, but I don't know the real answer to what's going on. And I find that's a great game, where no matter how many times you play it, you're like, I actually have no idea what actually is happening. I have theories. I don't know what's going on.
Any, words of warning?
Also, it's hilarious. Like, the voice acting here, just gonna say, Ken, the voice acting here is done by only 2 people. Female voice actress and a male voice actor. So all of the voices that are dude are made by one guy. And it's amazing. I mean, the range, the variety. I really need to get the names of these voice actors and like write them down, because I'm just gonna hunt down anything else they're in. But this is quite like an indie studio. So I'm not sure if the voice actors are actually famous or not. I'm not gonna lie to you on stream, so I'm just gonna say this, but it's fantastic, honestly. I'd say it's good to watch someone do it, but I'd say pick it up for yourself, because it's amazing. Yeah.
You already know everything you need to know.
Yeah, let's go to the cabin.
As you step forward, the cabin explodes.
Mm-hmm.
You're flung backwards, violently slamming into a tree as debris rains down around you. You watch in paralyzed awe and terror as the princess emerges, her body unfurling from some vast space as she stands upright to face you. The world bows to her. The ruined landscape shifts, trees and stone and the ground itself succumbing to her gravity, orbiting her like a great black hole.
Nicole Goodnight and Jonathan Sims. I wonder if there is anything else. I think last time I checked, Jonathan Sims might not have been, or he might have been like doing a lot of work on a lot of like smaller animations. I know, I'm planning to.
Finally, the little bird has set me free. This is always how it was going to end. And this is always how it was going to begin.
Do not yeet me into her orbit. I'll get in there. Hold on.
There's a loud thunk from the tree behind you as something embeds in its shattered bark. Your pristine blade. It's now or never.
Right, I actually don't want to grab the blade. I want to submit to the goddess because she's an Uber mommy. But we're doing achievements, so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna save before I do. So, yeah. Scum save. Yep. Take the blade.
Yeah, screw all of this. I'm with you. A real god wouldn't need us as part of her plan.
You'll never make it to her, and even if you do, what could you possibly hope to accomplish?
I mean, they should be. They're amazing.
We'll do what we were always supposed to. We'll take this blade and we'll sink it into her heart.
So, not to spoil, I mean, Ken, would you like to hear my theory as to what I think is actually going on in this game? Or would you rather, like, find out for yourself? I'm gonna ask you before I spout it at you. Okay, so the theory is obviously we're the hero, and there's a princess, and there's a narrator. Now, the hero gains more voices as he goes through more situations, I guess. And the princess is very different depending on what route you choose. And the narrator is the same, and he is kind of stuck in a loop. He always forgets He always thinks this is your first time meeting the princess, and when you tell him it's not, he's like, oh shit, oh shit. So I think what's going on is that the princess and us were actually a part of the whole god back in the day. But to create the world as it is, we had to be separated. And to keep us separated, we needed a warden, a narrator. And so one of the people from that world sacrificed themselves to be stuck with us in this time loop, in this pocket dimension, where he is the narrator who keeps erasing our memory and keeps telling us as the hero to go slay the princess, to keep us antagonized to each other so we don't ever, like, merge. Because if we do merge, we will escape this reality, we will erase whatever's left of the narrator, because he's an echo now, he's not a person anymore. And we will go into the real world, and nobody knows what happens then. Do we destroy it? Do we don't? But, you know, it's kind of, like, up in the air for it. And because of that, there's just, you know, we're immortal, we're eternal, we can't die, we're gods, in a way. But we have no memory, so it's all from a perception of, like, I don't know. It's weird. And so we're kind of collecting, by killing or by interacting with different princesses, we're collecting different facets of her personality. And then when we bring them to her, we are also collecting facets of our personality with different voices. And then, you know, we're not just a hero and a princess. We're a hero, a paranoid, a broken, and she is a tower, the Apotheosis. You know, all of those things are her. And so the more we talk to her, the more we understand, and the more we comprehend, and ultimately the more we become one whole being. But this is just my shit, I guess. This is what I got from this.
Look at the way everything's being flung around her. If we just throw ourselves in her direction, I don't know, maybe it'll work. If our thoughts are what give her power, maybe it could cut both ways. Maybe we can do whatever we want to do. Maybe none of this is real.
Thanks for the gift, Seva. Okay, Paranoid, I think you're a bit crazy, but okay.
With a forceful tug, you yank the blade out from the tree. You close your eyes and take a deep breath, and for a moment you can feel everything around you, like you're a part of everything, and everything is a part of you. And then your eyes open, settling on your target. It's time.
Embrace your destiny.
You launch yourself towards the princess. You can feel the pull of her gravity catch you, carrying you from the ground into the violent swirl of her orbit.
Even now you defy me. Do it then. Show me what you think it takes to end what's destined to end everything.
Yeah, do it. Show her.
I sailed the
You're
unassailable.
not going to win. You know that, right? What are you even going to do with that tiny
Do it,
knife?
bro. Do it.
Give her a scratch.
Give her a scratch.
You still don't get it, do you? We can be whatever we want to be. Nothing is real. It all might as well just be a dream.
Are you okay?
Of course, I'm not okay. I've never been okay. But maybe I needed to never be okay for us to make this happen. As you fall towards the princess, you swing the blade in a massive arc, putting all of your strength behind it. It cuts a shockwave through the very air, splitting everything in its path.
Oh, she's not happy with that fact, is she?
It won't be enough.
How unexpected.
As the blow lands, the entire world shakes. The outline of the princess disappears into a storm of dust and debris. Could we have done that the whole time?
It was a fluke, I'm sure. An accident, that's all.
Okay, Mr. Fanboy, calm down.
It won't be a fluke if we do it again. As the dust settles, the form of the princess comes back into view. Her skin and vestments are lightly scuffed, but her body is whole, and her face is full of self-righteous fury. At least we made her mad. That has to count for something. But she holds her anger back. Her eyes close, and a gentle smile curls across her lips.
And so the little bird has found his heart at the end of the world.
Her eyes flit open,
Oh, that's
pupils
creepy.
narrowing on your form.
But is it courage that courses through his veins? Or is it madness?
I don't know. What is it?
The world around her stills. The debris stops in place. And the air is calm and silent.
Alright, so we have 2 achievements here, and I actually don't know what the difference is, so I need to read this because the... Do not read that. I'm giving a chance to do that.
You walk a razor's edge. It won't be long before you slip.
And then, in an instant, it all comes at you. You are pelted with stone after massive stone, even the pebbles slicing through you like bullets. You cannot hope to so much as move as the bombardment continues, your body being destroyed, bit by bit, crushed under the mass of wood and rock.
It's over. You had your moment, I'll give you that. But that's all it was. Hope it was worth it.
Enough with the yous. Whether you like it or not, you're a part of us. Hell, whether I like it or not, you're a part of us. That was your moment too. And we can have another if we all work together. She's not your perfect goddess, just look at what she's doing to you, her most loyal servant.
Yeah, right?
This isn't very nice, but we did make her angry. Isn't it what we deserve?
Who deserves something like this? She wants her freedom at the expense of ours, and she's willing to destroy us over and over again if it helps her. What kind of god does that? Stop deluding yourself. If we're going to make this work, all of us need to see the truth.
But I love her.
Aww.
And she doesn't love you. She doesn't even know you exist. You are just a tiny part of an obstacle, and she is currently in the process of destroying said obstacle, so I suggest you snap out of it now while you still can.
This is the full simp route. Still my doubts.
All at once the pressure breaks. You burst through a mountain of debris and straight for the princess's heart. As you soar towards her, the eyes on her vestments open wide, the light of their gaze slowing your pursuit as more and more matter continues to assail you.
But it's not enough to stop us, is it? We're going to make it to her.
You are. As you draw near, you extend your blade, readying a powerful strike. It sings through the air
Oh shit, the dagger turned into a fucking claymore.
and is met with a barrier of light. You remain frozen in midair, the two of you unblinking, waiting to see who breaks first.
This is amazing. This is a full-on anime battle.
And then we win. Right? That's what should happen. Why isn't it happening? Did we do something wrong? Were all these powerful, heroic thoughts not enough?
I believe in us. Isn't that enough?
Unless we got the rules wrong. I'm sorry. I think I messed this up.
Ooh, okay. Just gotta say, oh! My thing changed into a sword! Look at it! It's cool! Look at it! Look at the cursor! It's great. And what we do, that we said all this was like a dream, that we should choose how it goes, why can't we choose to win? No, we just have to push harder. Wouldn't be here if it wasn't a way for us to win. Let's go.
That's right. So come on, push, all of you.
I'll do my best.
All right, one last try. You continue the struggle, your blade kicking up sparks as it grinds against the princess's barrier. You're getting to her.
No, the simp is the broken, the hero is like the neutral guy, and then there's the paranoid who is like, this isn't real!
Your persistence is admirable, but it's misplaced.
We're so much more than I thought we were. It won't be misplaced if we win.
Yeah, so the idea is when you start the game, it's just you, the hero, and the narrator. As you interact with the princess, you gain, depending on how you interact with her, whether you choose to kill her, to save her, to talk to her, whatever, you gain new voices. And then on the third try, you gain a third voice. Like, these are all facets of ourselves. But they're kind of like different people, but they're the same person.
You ignore the princess's words and push a little further, and then a crack. And where that crack formed, another forms,
What?
and then another.
What?
Finally, it shatters. We did it. We actually did it. The princess's face remains serene as your blade plummets towards her heart.
What?
A victory, but one that remains rooted in the material. And I am beyond that now. Come, let us leave this world of illusions.
Before your blade can pierce her heart, it has vanished from your hand. The world around you unravels into a textured nothing.
You have no weapon. Our battle is at an end.
Walk the razor's edge in a battle with divine foe. What did I do wrong? Okay. I see. Right.
Is she going to hurt us now?
We can get 2 more achievements from here. The princess reaches forward into the textured nothing and bursts her fingers in its divine flesh. Her touch is soft.
Oh. That feels nice.
The flame may be snuffed, but the wall remains. This isn't just for my glory. You are a part of this now.
Her grip tightens and somehow you feel it. The pain sits at the limits of your comprehension, like an endless sea of hands falling on you one after another before finally collapsing in on themselves. You lose yourself in the darkness.
She's hurting us again. I've never hurt like this before.
She isn't even touching us. How could she hurt us without touching us? Unless all of this is us. No, we can't be this. But it feels like she's ripping us apart.
Right, so I think here I can actually get 2 different achievements if I stay. So we're gonna fight back.
Maybe if we feel all of this nothing, maybe we can use it. Anything to make this stop. Anything to make her feel what we feel.
Yeah, I personally don't think this is the true route for me, but for the achievement, I'll do it. Just curious what happens. You are a wave of tendrils racing against themselves, and down the shape of an arm, you snap around it.
But that isn't enough, is it? We can show her more. We can show her what she's done to us. We can make her understand. We can make her feel what we've felt.
Okay, so the simp has turned angry. The simp did not get his e-girl, so he's angry now. Oh boy. Your awareness shifts between undulating fibers of nothingness that is somehow outside of your body. A part of it, time yields to the feeling. You wrap around wrist, ankle, and neck and pull from her heart the whole of her experience, and in return she pulls from your heart the whole of yours. So much of her is empty bluster, boasts muttered first in quiet to give an empty life a sense of meaning, and then the same boasts wrapped in a bow of true belief. Belief turned into arrogance that shatters as she finally sees something other than herself.
Oh, we've both hurt each other so very much, haven't we?
Oh. Your eyes open. She is bound to you and you're bound to her. Hollow echoes of what you used to be.
I can hear your voices prattle in my head. I was never going to ascend. This is all so very small. I'm so very small. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Jesus. Yeah. Actually, I like this ending. This might be my true ending. Let me get that achievement, save it, and then we're gonna go back. Because, it's like making her understand that the way to get out of here is together, not sacrificing the other one of us. Yeah. I got us unraveled. Right. I'm just gonna quickly load this. Yep. And we submit.
Finally, you have seen my light. All is forgiven.
Yes, my goddess. You continue to lose important pieces of yourself. The memories of entire lifetimes lived fade away into a space where your only recollection of them is that something used to be there. You die and are reborn, and die and are reborn, shrinking and shrinking. again and again until there is no you left to die of shrink.
You've done so well, little bird. Behold, the fruit of your anguish.
I'd like to see this fucking fruit. Eyes open. Are they yours? They don't feel like yours anymore, but there's no other word to describe what they belong to.
Where are we? It doesn't matter. We've never really known where we are, have we?
You're all starting to sound like me.
Your vision focuses, revealing what has been done. The world has opened up, and beyond is something beautiful.
Oh. What is that? I think I want to be there.
It's where we're supposed to be.
It's something actually real.
Yeah, because this world is a fake reality, isn't it? The princess steps forward, bringing you both to the edge of the something beautiful. It's dizzyingly vast. Yep, this is it. But neither of you cross the threshold. There's a roaring like underground thunder. She's stuck in place. I think the ads might be up. I'll leave this on a quick cliffhanger. I also take a bio break. And then we'll be back once the ads have finished. 3 minutes, gentlemen and ladies. 3 minutes. Should be Gucci. Right, quick ad break. And I'm back from the ads. So, we have opened up a threshold, but we can't go.
Something is holding us back. Is it one of us? Is it part of her? Is it some part of him that managed to cling to this place? I don't think it's me. Would I know if it was me?
After everything I cast aside on my path to ascension, what remnant of the old could possibly be left to defy me?
You look down. At the princess's feet writhes a shifting mound, a mass of hands clambering over each other, crawling their way up her body. They start to pull. The mound becomes a sea, and the princess struggles to stay afloat, to keep the two of you close to the hole in the world and the light of the something beautiful beyond, but she is drowning. As the sea rises, she pulls you from her shoulder and holds you above the tide. You turn back to look at her.
We have to be able to do something to help her. This can't be how it ends. It can't. It can't. It can't. It can't.
I think this is the end. I can feel every part of me freezing over.
Hands reach over hands, pulling at her face, dragging her down into the frigid depths. She is tired and life fades from her eyes.
You have been the only thing I've ever known to show me grace. I am sorry if I have not shown you the same.
Oh, I actually like this one a lot more than the previous one. The princess summons the last of her strength, her face a shield of purpose and determination. In her final act, she hurls you towards the hole in the world, towards the something beautiful beyond.
Fly, little bird.
Aww! That's adorable.
No, I don't want to be somewhere she isn't. It would always be dark without her.
It's what she wants for us. But can we make it?
That's a good question.
Yeah. We just have to believe. And everything is going to be okay.
No! But the hole seals before you can make it to the other side. If there's a time to bask in what lies beyond, it is not now. As you turn to look back at her, you see that she is gone. It is time to leave. Memory returns. I think this is a good word. This is a good one. Yep, Grace. Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It's
Yeah,
calling
yeah.
us. And not in a good way.
Calling us and not in a good
I
way.
don't want to look at us.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've unraveled. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Yeah, let's go to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Do you know what we'll find out there?
Ha! Do you think anything's real out there? Do you think we're real? I think there's trees and stars and there are people, I think. At least they're supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Do you see why my theory of the fact that we're two parts of a deity, or like parts of a whole, so neither of us individually can escape, we have to escape together. And so, like, we are different to mortals, you know? Do you think we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one sits at the cusp of awakening. A new god waiting to be born. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart. Do not mourn her, for she has finally found her light.
Nice. Do you know what's gonna happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
Yeah, so what you missed, Ken, is that we submitted to the goddess, we tried to go through the hole, it didn't work. She got pulled in by these millions of hands, and she, in her last-ditch effort, tried to let us fly out, because we're a birdman, tried to let us fly out into the window of the real world from this fake reality. And as we're talking to this entity here, which I've already brought a lot of princesses, a lot of different versions of herself, she basically said, like, in that world there are people, and they're different from us because they die, and we do not. And that's why I'm like, okay, we're gods. And also, we're stuck in a fake world, fake reality, while the real world is out there. Yeah, anyway. That is a lot of hats, yeah. When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact.
I am on the cusp of my awakening. Perhaps you are on the cusp of yours.
Yep, we're almost there. We're almost awakening from this nightmare. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
1.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Whatever you bring me next will be enough. And then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular. A final multitude.
Nice. And the idea is we're bringing her vessels, and she can't request one because it is our choice in a way. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark, and we die. And we start again. Chapter 1.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
And here we go again. Right, I just want to check out the memories. So I got her the Apotheosis. Oh, I got almost everything. Very cool. What about this one? Yeah. Oh. Forgot to do that part. Give her the implement. Yep. Happily ever after. This one has a lot of versions we haven't done. This one has a lot of versions we haven't done. This one... Ha! Don't feel sorry. Ooh. Okay, we're just gonna grab some of these before we continue. Okay. Mostly because I just want to fill these out. Before we carry on saving other saves. Right. Okay, the cage. Back. Gotta give her the implement. Do I remember? The cage, the cage, the cage. Is it this one? I think I'll just wait for her to make the first move.
The princess takes a slow step forward. As she does so, the heavy chains shift, tightening and tearing at your flesh, your joints screaming in agony as the rusted hooks dig. As your vision comes back into focus, your eyes fall on the body of the princess, finally emerged from the shadows.
The body of the princess is a weird way to describe a person.
Well, it is a body with a head in a box, so...
It's only accurate. The form in front of you is a body. The head stares up at you but says nothing.
Right, what's your problem with me? Ever try to help you?
What makes you think I have a problem with you? Because I'm a head in a cage? Don't be silly. That's what I've always been. It's not like you're any different.
The body takes another step toward...
Hold up. I'm just double checking real quick. You give me your implement. See, you already did that part. Okay.
I don't think she's happy you're here. But what do I know? I'm just a set of eyes and ears. I don't make choices. At least not any that matter.
I don't want to die like this. I don't want to die like this. Somebody do something before she kills us. Please. We're stuck here. What are any of us supposed to do? Reason with her? I don't think she's acting rationally. This was all doomed from the start, wasn't it?
Can I give her my implement? I think if I drop the blade...
You're a step ahead of me. That means you finally get it. I'm happy for you. I really am.
Yeah, I think this is the part where I haven't done yet.
Everything we witness is just another shade of the same endless cycle. I wake up in chains.
The body steps forward. Your bindings tighten again.
You come to me, knife in hand.
The body steps forward. The pressure on your limbs is becoming unbearable.
You give me your implement. See? You already did that one.
Yeah, there we go. That was the thing I wanted to see.
You begin to black out.
I cut myself free.
She's not insane, is she? No, she's just right. It's all been the same. The whole time, it's all been the same. We never had a say.
So what's interesting about this one is that in the first time we see the princess, we come in with a knife, we threaten her, we give her the knife, she cuts herself free, right? And then we both die. Then the next one, she is chained up to the wall, we come up to her with a knife, give her the knife, she cuts herself free. And then here, she's chained up even more, but she cuts herself free by cutting her head off. In here, she's chained up even more, and, you know, we're all following a repeated, which I think is pretty cool. Have I gotten the thing? Because if I gotten it, I might as well just leave at this point. Yeah, boy, let's go. I got it. Right. Let's see how far we can break her. That's the first one, I think. And then... yeah. Yeah, see, this is the prisoner. Oh, they have different music for each princess? I didn't know that. It's slightly different music, have you noticed? This is the basic one. This is just quiet. This is the unsettling. This is the happy princess. Oh yeah, when you drop her head down into a fucking well. That's weird. This is where you kill her. Or something. I don't know. Fascinating. Amazing. Amazing. I love this. I'm getting goosebumps. Alright, let's go for the breaker as much as we can. I think it's all the way... Wait, no, these are my older ones. It's the Thorns. Yeah, February 24. It's October. Huh. Alright, I think I have a save somewhere with the... Hold up. Empty slot. Yeah. Where's the stranger? I should have had the stranger here somewhere. Anyway, I do have a save somewhere in the back there. Yeah, there's some really creepy ones later. Ooh, hot mom. Alright. There we go. There it is. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. Jesus. All right, let's just keep asking questions.
Yeah, I know. I've been watching you stare at me for a long, long time.
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face. I don't think she likes us. Wouldn't you be skeptical of those eyes, though? It's just deception.
It's okay. Don't worry. Sometimes I get lost here, too.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back?
Yeah, this is the part where we refused to go to the cabin and all the cabins just did this. Where is it? I think I might have a save somewhere at the very beginning. All the cabins just did... Come on, come on, come on. Where is it? Oh. Okay. Wait, those quick saves? Yeah. Autosaves. I don't have a picture of what they're doing, but it's like multitudes of cabins are just doing cabin shit. Like this, just multiplied, I think. So.
Again, should we tell? Nah, let him. Right, I'm telling him. Until. It's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin go. It seems to. Whatever you saw.
Yeah, this is the first time we're talking
new
to the
plan.
narrator, yeah. I'll just keep asking.
And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin? There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are. How would we even do that? Could always start by retrieving the blade. Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs. Well, that's where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get it. I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
Yeah, I'm trying to get her to the most breaks. What's your name?
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do. You can call me Princess, if you'd like. Princess.
None of them have names. How astute. I told you she was untrustworthy.
Right, for all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason to know why you're down here.
Maybe it's because I'm dangerous. But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen. Or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it.
Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers? Can't even follow what's going on anymore. We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
I'm gonna keep asking questions, bro.
What, like you need me to hold your hand and tell you everything's okay? You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here? Oh, I thought they would send something better to deal with me. If the stairs managed to chew you up,
I will devour you.
Oh god. Okay, so there's a bitchy princess, kind princess, normal princess, scared princess, and evil princess.
sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either. I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you? We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
Yep, see, that's the memory of the creepy princess. Ooh, I did not split her. Oh, that's not enough splits. I need to keep splitting her. I'm curious how to do that. Hold on. Shit, that's a lot of... Alright. Yeah, try and free her. Oh, okay.
Wait, that's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone.
Yeah, these are all the potential versions of what we're doing. Really? It still hasn't done it? Come on, bro. I'm curious how to split her as much as you're able. But yeah, the artists for this, amazing. They had to draw so many sprites, it's crazy. Hold on. There we go. Where is it? Alright. Mm-hmm. Oh boy, okay. I'm trying to find much as you're able memory how to get is my question. Damn it. There we go. Gallery. Oh, somebody has a full entire gallery. Jesus. Cool. Mirror. See nothing. Sorry, I'm just checking. Yeah, I'm just trying to find that one image, because you know me, a completionist is absolute psychopath. Oh, that's cool. I might have to end soon, because it is midnight for where I am, and I still have work. Vessels, there we go. Adversary. I don't want spoilers, so I'm gonna try to, like, skip some of these. Tower. The Stranger, where is it? Beast. Witch. The Stranger, there we go. Uh-huh. I think... Yeah, I think I got it. I just have to keep playing through it, so it will record it.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... We can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating.
Yeah, because if you look at the memories, I should have this now, but I still don't, which is really weird. Like, I've got these. But I haven't gotten this one, which is very odd.
Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart.
Yeah, see? I'm like, I unlocked it. Why is it not showing up? Oh well, I think it might be bugged. We'll just play the Stranger through at some point if we have to, but let's just go back to this one, the final route. Because, like, what did I bring her? I brought her 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're gonna bring our 5th one. Hold up. Yeah, let's just load this
You're
one.
on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Yeah, it's bizarre because I've actually, like, you know, I've gotten it. It just didn't register in my thing. All right, let's end it here. We'll get a different princess some other time. Let's go raid someone. If you guys have any suggestions on who to raid, any new people you'd like me to see, if not, I'll look through my Discord, and see if anybody's streaming, or maybe, look through any mutuals, moods. I mean, Gavin is streaming. Yeah, let's go raid Gavin. We haven't raided Gavin in a while. Let's do that. Let's see. Is he still streaming? Yep. Okay, he's only been streaming for 45 minutes. He's playing Fae Farm. Sounds like a fun game. Alright, gang. Let's raid Gavin. Give him some love. He's a Goblin Paladin. He's playing a really cutesy game. It looks really fun. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow with some Dragon Age. And we'll come back to Slay the Princess some other time. For now, it is goodbye. Use the raid emo if you can. Have a good night. Bye-bye.